Hello and welcome to this Merce Around the World video. Right now I am standing on the Nakasendo Trail and I'm about to embark on a long walk from Nagiso, and I'm going to go to Tsumago and Magome, two old towns on the Nakasendo Trail. It will be a couple hours with some stops along the way, but wish me luck. So I started the day in central Nagoya, and then I took a train to Kanayama Station, and then from there I got to Nagiso Station, and now I'm starting the big walk. And the rain just started right now, which of course happened, but I am slightly prepared. Oops, I forgot to put the rain cover on my backpack, but I have a rain cover for my backpack, I have an umbrella, I have a poncho, and I'm wearing my rain shoes, so hopefully it'll be okay. I'm mostly worried for the mosquitoes. A couple days ago I got attacked by mosquitoes and it was horrible. I heard it's also bad on this trail too, so fingers crossed to not get eaten too bad. Walking on the Nakasendo. Nakasendo actually means in between mountain road, so we are on the in between mountain road. That's definitely raining, which look at those bamboo. It makes this a exciting experience. It's definitely lush and beautiful, but the rain totally did not pick up until I set foot on this trail. Behind me we have some real misty mountains. Depending on how you plan your Nakasendo journey, you might be able to take the bus from Nagiso Station to Tsumago. This is what you get to see if you forego the bus and take your legs on the journey to Tsumago from Nagiso Station, which right now I am not regretting at all. It's beautiful. Woo, bamboo! Right now I'm taking a short detour to see the site of Tsumago Castle. It's pretty well marked on the trail, so hopefully I find it and then I'll be back on the road. I don't know why I'm surprised, but the last part of the walk to the castle area was all uphill. Funny that castles were built in areas of high ground, but I got to this open area. Ah! There's this nice open area and a little lookout. If I'm correct, this might be Tsumago we're looking at. Alright, back on the road to Tsumago. Executive opinion is that the castle ruins are not worth it, especially if you are going to Magome afterwards in the same day. There wasn't really much, but maybe if you're just going to Tsumago and you want to add a nice bamboo forest and get lost a little bit, then you can go to the ruins. But here I am, back on the trail. Hopefully gonna get some lunch soon because I'm getting hungry. Look at these little wooden buildings. So cool. I think we made it. Welcome to Tsumago. This is the tourist information site, full of lots of information and nice people to help you on your stay. Here we are at Kotoku Temple, a small Buddhist temple. Bye bye Tsumago. Walking to Magome. I'm on the road again. I am walking out of Tsumago. It is a beautiful city. Like, look at that. Just so cool. When I arrived, I went to the tourist information center to see what was open for lunch at this time because a lot of things look really closed. It's not peak season. And a nice guy working there said he was going to go to a cafe, and so he took me to the local cafe where I had galette, like a pizza crepe. It was delicious and big and nourished me for the rest of the walk. I was able to walk around the city a little bit and take a bunch of pictures. It's just like extremely picturesque. No one's here. It is rainy, but other than that, it's just like wooden buildings, no power lines, super quiet. Saw a Buddhist temple and now I am headed to Magome. So there's literally no one, and that one either means that this is a really cool trail and I'm doing something unique and fun, or this is really crazy and people in their right mind wouldn't walk this in the rain. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's because this is just really cool and there's not a lot of people around, because everyone's a fair weather folk and coronavirus also has kept everyone out of Japan. But I recommend this right now. Look at these houses. Sure, my shoes might be a little sloshy right now, but it's been a good time. There's a good sign. We're on the way to Magome Juku on the Nakasendo. What I found super cool about this trail and why I chose to do it in the first place was because it is part of the old trails, some of the very first and only walking routes between Kyoto and Edo in the Edo period. So between what is now Kyoto and Tokyo, I'm walking that route, although it's now paved and has nice stuff along the way. But the two towns that I'm visiting, Tsumago and Magome, are two of the best preserved old towns. You could see, hopefully from the pictures and videos, how beautiful it was. That makes this a really popular route that you can do in a day. It's just not super easy to do, but it's doable and gives you a great throwback to old history, and it's a good workout too. Update, I just saw my first group of passing people, so I'm not the only crazy one doing this awesome trail. It's good to know. We are at the 5.4 kilometer mark from Magome, and it looks like we are going to be entering this forest. Oh, almost slipped. Oops. All right, gotta be careful. But look. This is a forest walk. The cobblestones are pretty slippery. So I was messaging the place that I'm gonna stay at tonight. They're providing food for dinner and breakfast, which I'm really excited for. I think it should be good, which is why I'm just like, gotta burn these calories to make the food worth it. I gotta earn it. It's been my whole Japan motto this past year, is just work out to eat. Coming to another bridge. Let's see how far we have to Magome next. Looks like 5.0 kilometers. By the way, I have no idea how this vlog is going. I hope it's acceptable and that I end up posting it. Otherwise, I will have gotten a forearm workout for nothing. But hopefully it turns out great and you guys enjoy these adventures. Konnichiwa, Neko. Kawaii. Konnichiwa. Does not look amused. I was just about to happily announce that the rain was starting to dwindle, but with that thought, it started to come down harder. But took some nice pictures of that little cat we just saw, dropping in some photo ops here. I feel like I could take a lot of great cat photos, so let me know if there's any nearby doing appointments and photo sessions. Yay! 4.6 miles. Nope. 4.6 kilometers. Next up we have the Odaki Medaki Waterfalls. These are supposed to be a pair of waterfalls, one meaning the woman waterfall, one meaning the man waterfall. There's a beautiful story about this that I can't remember, but gonna go see this. Here we are at my present place. First is the male waterfall, and then we have a female waterfall, and it kind of goes off the beaten path, so I will figure out how to get there and get back on the trail. Loving how well posted this trail is. Looks like the waterfalls are right up ahead, and oh my god, this is a massive waterfall. Monster Waterfalls the man, and this one is the lady. 2 waterfalls separated, put together. Now, I just left the Man and Woman Falls, and I am walking on the road for a little bit before I meet back up with the Nakasendo Trail. Hello! I'm still walking. My clothes are a little bit wet. I was staring at the Woman Falls, and I had a great shot. I was debating if I should get out my tripod and use my DSLR and get a good picture, and I was like, it's really raining. I'm gonna have to put down my umbrella and take everything off and put on the wet floor. But I figured I'm here. I brought all my heavy camera gear, so I did it. Hopefully these photos are good. Let's see. I have no idea until I actually look at them. It's like pouring right now. But yeah, I'm here for the experience, trying to get some good memories and some good pictures. So I guess I'm gonna get a little drenched for that. Update, it's pouring, legit pouring now. Well, we're back in forest-like scene. It's absolutely pouring now. My feet are completely sloshy. I will have to figure out what I'm gonna do the rest of the trip, because this is my 1 pair of shoes. Great planning. But we are 4.4 kilometers from Magome, and keep on walking. Walking. Woo! We're now 3 kilometers away, and as you can probably tell, it is pouring schmoring. I've been power walking a little bit because trying to make up for lost time. Also, the nice tour guide man gave me some coffee, and I'm not really a coffee person, so I chugged it, and maybe it's doing me something right now. I'm also looking for, there's supposed to be a little guest house somewhere where I can stop. Maybe this is it. This is the guest house that everyone talks about. Apparently there's a really nice guy who gives you tea and lets you rest, but it's closed, so no rest for the weary. But it's good to get on to Magome. It's been pretty uphill for the past 20 minutes, which is a great thigh workout. I'm just thinking about dinner tonight. This is where we came from. This is where we go. Oh yes, this is what I need. 777, lucky Nakasendo point. We're heading downhill now. Finally heading downhill. Means I'm almost there. I almost don't believe it, but the rain has almost stopped. It's amazing. Once again, this is a beautiful walk. During that torrential downpour, maybe not so much, but let me show you around. Now, look at that lush greenery. And then the hydrangeas here are still in full bloom. Other parts of Fukuoka, they're dying off, but here they look beautiful. Some mountain scenery, super exciting. 1.5 kilometers, a little place to get free Wi-Fi. Woo! I know why the rain stopped. It's because I put away my camera. It was getting pretty wet, and so I literally just put it away in my backpack, and the second I did that, it's now not torrential downpouring. So I'm scared to take it out again, but if it continues to be as beautiful as it is, I might need to. But then the rain will come back. That's how it always goes, right? Bamboo on the right side, hydrangeas and the like on both sides, cobblestone ground, and going downhill. The single digits! Woo! This is the Magome lookout point. Just love how the mist is coming off the mountains. 100 meters until we reach the post town. think we made it! Yay! Look at that! Welcome to the Magome post town. Look at this cute little town. This cute little water wheel. And a cute tiny water wheel. The sound of the water is just bubbling by. There's birds I can hear. So much wood and lush greenery everywhere. Here we are, a little while to the tourist center and the bus stop. This is such a quiet town, but definitely if you are coming here, make sure you plan your stay. If you come too late, everything's closed. Like right now, I can't tell if it's coronavirus or this town actually closes really early. So there's no convenies, but most of the places that you stay, they will provide food, breakfast, and dinner. So that's what I'm looking forward to tonight. Well, I made it. That was extremely exciting. The woman who runs the place I'm staying at actually came and picked me up the last little bit. She was worried about me, but I was doing okay. But it saved me from about like 15 minutes of walking, and now I'm in a beautiful guest house that I get to take a bath and have a delicious meal. So glad. Look at this beautiful room. Love the tatami smell. Get a nice futon, little snacks, and the view. Look at this. I walked for this meal. This meal is amazing. Sushi, eggplant, meat, tempura, veggies, fish, sashimi, more veggies, umeshu. Good morning! It's a lovely day. The birds are singing. It's not raining. There's like the look of freshly fallen rain, but it's not raining, which is amazing. I'm doing a little walk back to the post town of Magome before I head to Nakatsugawa Station to end my Nakasendo journey. But right now I'm still walking on the Nakasendo. You can see this right here is it. I am back on the Nakasendo Trail, and this time I'm headed to Nakatsugawa Station, where I will rejoin reality. It should be about a 4.5 mile walk from where I am. Right now it's not raining, so hopefully the weather holds, but who knows my luck with weather. Like I mentioned, I had an amazing stay at a guest house, Motomiya. The breakfast was phenomenal, the meal was phenomenal. They dried my shoes for me. I'm so amazed that my shoes are dry right now. But gonna enjoy this last part of the journey, and I'll show you what it's like. For this part of the road, you can see that it's kind of gold and silver. I was told that the Nakasendo Trail right now is going to be this color for a while, so I just gotta follow the gold and silver stone road. You can see here that the bus is very infrequent, so plan for walking. Still on the gold silver path. Ah, it just started raining. Okay, I just got to this cobblestone part and they are super slippery. I just fell on my butt, so be careful. Oh look, this sign says that the cobblestones get slippery. It's not joking. This is so cool. But trying to avoid the middle cobblestones right now because they are very slippery. It just started downpouring. I'm not sure if you can hear, but I'm putting the camera away, putting on my poncho, putting on the rain cover, and I'm gonna try to get through this as safely as possible. So I knew I was jinxing myself and I was like, oh, the weather's doing so great, it's not raining. Well, I got to the cobblestone trails, the stove pavement of Ochiai. It's like this really cool area that has trees and cobblestones, and it started downpouring, and it was like the area that was like the most slippery. I kept sliding. I had to put away the camera for safety, put on my poncho, and I finally got out and it stopped raining. Oh god. But made it out alive. Still trying to be very careful, not trying to sprain an ankle here. But the cobblestones is beautiful, but like this sign says, go chui kudasai. It's really slippery. Hopefully you have better weather luck than I did. And we're back on the trail, heading to the station. The sun even has the audacity to be shining brightly right now after it just poured on me. The way from Magome to Nakatsugawa Station is literally all downhill, so I wouldn't recommend coming the other direction unless you're really looking for a thigh killer. We are now in the town of Ochiai. It's about halfway between Magome and Nakatsugawa Station. This is another one of the 69 post towns that were on the original Nakasendo walkway. It's not as preserved and old feeling as Tsumago and Magome. As you can see, there's all the power lines and a lot more cars around, but it still has a old beauty to it. Well, we're back in current day civilization on the highway. No more beautiful road to guide the way to Nakatsugawa Station, but just followed us for a little bit and we should be there soon. Guess who made it to Nakatsugawa Station? I just made it and finished my big journey on the Nakasendo Trail. The last part wasn't really on the trail, but it was still amazing. It was from Nagiso to Nakatsugawa. It was about 12 miles, and you can do that in a day, but I really recommend staying over in Tsumago or Magome. But I don't think you'll find many hikes like this around Japan or around the world where you're gonna get such a diverse amount of nature, scenery, history, all of that in one. So I loved it. I made it back in one piece, and I hope to catch you again on another adventure.